Letchworth State Park closed for several hours today after multiple law enforcement agencies were on the search for a man linked to a homicide investigation in Irondequoit. Police telling us that manhunt has since resolved. The park has reopened in just the last half hour. We do have team coverage on this developing story. Jatira Marsh is standing by in Irondequoit at the scene of this morning's homicide. We're going to hear from her in just a minute and those concerned neighbors as well. But first, let's send things right over to Gio Battaglia, who is live at Letchworth Park with the very latest on this dual county investigation lasting all day. Gio, what can you tell us?
Natalie, good afternoon. We got that update from New York State Police at around 1:30 p.m. that the situation they had been searching for at Letchworth State Park had been resolved and that there was no threat to the public. Now, the north side of the park did open up about 30 minutes ago and traffic has been moving in and out. But we want to give you a timeline as to what exactly happened today. Irondequoit police responded to Pine Grove Drive this morning at around 5:45 a.m. after an 80-year-old man was shot and killed in his home. Officers say the suspect and the man knew each other and lived a few homes from each other. Shortly after, residents around Mount Morris received a public safety alert via cell phone telling people to shelter in place and avoid the trails and area of Letchworth State Park as law enforcement, including Irondequoit police and Livingston County sheriffs, worked to locate a person of interest inside the park. This morning at the scene, we spoke with Irondequoit Police Chief Scott Peters. This was our latest on-camera update from officials, and here's what he had to say.
The suspect might have lived a couple houses down. It seems like it's an isolated incident. I should say maybe targeted our victim. I mean, I just drove our motorcycle down here last week, and he was out in his front yard, and I waved to him and said hi to him. So it was, strange. The victim. So it was, obviously it's tragic. You see him, last week, and now you got to go through this.
Now the south reopen at around 2 p.m. and as we just reported, the north side of Letchworth State Park did reopen about 30 minutes ago, according to staff and traffic being able to move in and out. Reporting from Letchworth State Park, Gio Battaglia, News 8. Natalie, back to you.
All right, Gio, thank you for that report. Again, live from Letchworth State Park. And as mentioned, that area has since reopened. A lot developing right now, still at this hour. But meantime, folks who live on Pine Grove Avenue in Irondequoit say they are simply shocked and saddened after their neighbor's life came to a violent end this morning. That's where we find Jatira Marsh on scene in Irondequoit now with the kind words they had to share about the victim today. Jatira.
Natalie, that's right. I'm on Pine Grove Ave, and if I just step to the side, I'm going to give you a quick look. You can see police cars still lined up. There's a few police tape coming down. The medical examiner truck just left. We heard from neighbors earlier. They spoke positively of the victim, and they say how unfair that something like this has happened.
He was very friendly. He always came up here and talked to me. I went down to his house and sat in a chair and talked to him because he was lonely. He was very lonely. He didn't bother anybody, always helpful. They always take the good ones first, except this time it wasn't God's fault.
We're just now learning that there will be an update given at 6 o'clock, and we will be there to cover that live on News 8. In Irondequoit, I'm Jatira Marsh. Natalie, back to you.
All right, Jatira, thank you. You can just tell from that live shot how quiet the neighborhood sounds right now, given this tragedy. There are still lots of unanswered questions in this case. We are working to find the answers, too. Again, we are expecting to hear from officials coming up at 6 p.m. tonight. You can follow along for those updates and more online at rochesterfirst.com.